Lego BrickHeadz is a beloved theme. This is a theme that collectors, fans, and Lego investors absolutely love. And if you buy Lego sets to display them on your shelf, this is a theme that just works so well. If you would buy Lego sets to watch the values go up over time, this is a theme that has incredibly high return on investments on average. And if you are a fan of other brands such as Star Wars or Minecraft or Disney, then this is also a theme that gives you characters that you know and love. So overall, I really love BrickHeadz. Now, I don't buy them for personal build just because I prefer more expensive and more detailed types of sets, but I really do see the appeal with these sets, and I love watching from afar what new interesting characters they release each year and the direction that they take each of the sub-brands within the BrickHeadz theme. But like all Lego themes, good things must eventually come to an end, and we are losing a handful of Lego BrickHeadz sets this Q4, this December. We will be losing a handful of sets, and that of course is because every year Lego Group retire old sets so they can make shelf space for new sets. And so this year we're losing a whole host of BrickHeadz sets. This will be the last couple of months that you can buy these sets in stores, and then they're going to disappear for good. Now, an interesting thing about BrickHeadz overall is that this is a theme that is quite exclusive, and some other themes have sets within them that are exclusive, but BrickHeadz is one of those themes that a lot of the sets inside of this theme are actually exclusive. And what do I mean by that? I essentially mean that you can't get them in all retail stores. Whenever a Lego set only exists in certain retail stores or in just the Lego stores, that is exclusive. And BrickHeadz, a lot of the sets are not sold on Walmart or Target or other stores. A lot of them are only sold directly from the Lego Group in Lego stores or on lego.com, and that makes the very nature of BrickHeadz a sort of exclusive theme because they're harder to find, there are more strict quantity limits on them, and then as a result, even when a set is still available in stores, it can be selling at an inflated price on Amazon and eBay because Amazon themselves are actually not able to sell that set. So it's just being sold by third-party sellers, and that leads to a set being $10 in Lego store and being $20 on Amazon even when it has not yet retired. And that can mean that some of these sets can start from a higher point in the aftermarket. So after the set retires and the value starts to go up, if it was already selling for $20 on Amazon before it even retired, then it's going to start from that point and go up from there. And of course, for a $10 MSRP that maybe you could have got with gift with purchases, double VIP points, and great discounts, that can lead to really good investments. And so overall, BrickHeadz is a theme that I recommend new Lego investors can look at as a really great place to start with Lego investing. Like anything, it is not a sure thing, of course. You do still need to do some research and learn which are the best ones to buy, but overall, we have seen some strong performance from BrickHeadz over the years. But which sets are retiring this year? Which are the ones that you should be paying attention to right now that we are about to lose for good? Let's have a quick look at some of these retiring sets. And first up, we have Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Goofy, and Pluto. So this is 3 different sets right here. The Pluto and Goofy are in one pack, so that is 2 characters in a single set. So we have 3 different sets here, all Lego Disney BrickHeadz sets. And I'm a fan of these because in the past we have seen Lego Disney BrickHeadz do quite well as an investment. It is one of the larger sub-themes within BrickHeadz. I think there's around 22 BrickHeadz Disney sets that have ever been released. So that's a lot larger than some of the other sub-themes like Lord of the Rings, Minecraft, and a lot of the others. 22 sets in the Disney lineup of BrickHeadz sets. Set numbers 40377, 378, and 476. Piece count is typically quite small, of course. We're talking about $10 sets of just a character here, so this is 90 pieces or 110 pieces. Then some of the ones that have more than one character, of course, 214 pieces in that double pack. Price per piece on BrickHeadz is typically quite good, and by that I mean it's quite low. You get a lot of parts for a low price, so the value inside of the box when it comes to the number of parts you get is actually quite high on BrickHeadz, which may surprise people because if you look at these pictures, it doesn't really look like they're packed with detail, but the prices are quite low, and so the value is actually not bad. Now, these price per pieces on these 3 Disney sets is actually a little bit above what we usually see, and I think we're going to see some lower price per pieces on some of these other sets. 11 cents, 9 cents, and 7 cents here. MSRPs are typically around $10 on BrickHeadz, with a double pack here being $15. Now, sometimes we see double packs up at $20. Released February 2020, so this is actually quite long on the shelves here, especially for BrickHeadz, retiring in December of 2023. Now, next up, we have the Mandalorian and the Child BrickHeadz double pack. What can I say? This is Mandalorian, this is Star Wars. it has had incredible demand because of the TV show. The first couple of seasons of Mandalorian also came out in around Q4, and so that definitely helps to bump demand of sets like this one. As a result, they've kept this on shelves for quite some time now. But this is one of my favorite BrickHeadz sets, even though it's kind of become a bit of a joke in the community. It is packed with detail. When it comes to comparing this to some other BrickHeadz sets, you can actually see that this one does look phenomenal here. And of course, based on characters that are very, very popular right now. Set number 75317 with a price per piece of 7 cents is actually reasonable value here. It's 296 parts. So although it is a $20 MSRP for a double pack here, we just saw a double pack for $15. The piece count is actually higher here. So 296 is a lot for a double pack of BrickHeadz. So that's not terrible. And it was released in August of 2020, retiring in December of 2023. Next up, we have another Disney BrickHeadz set here and another 4-pack here. 4 different characters. We have Scrooge, McDuck, Huey, Dewey, and Louie here. Set number 40477 with 340 parts, 7 cents price per piece, and this is a $25 set. So being $5 more and having 2 characters more than the Mandalorian BrickHeadz, it's actually not bad for this one, right? June 2021 release date and December 2023 retirement date on this one. So by the time that retires, it's going to have a shelf life of around 2.5 years. Next up, we have Harry, Hermione, Ron, and Hagrid. So this is the Harry Potter 4-pack. Now, the interesting thing about the Harry Potter BrickHeadz is that most of them have been in multi-packs. They haven't really focused on the single pack BrickHeadz sets for Harry Potter. Instead, they've been doing these larger kind of multi-pack sets. So we already had Voldemort with Bellatrix and Nagini that already retired. Now, there is a problem in the US with the Amazon listing, and that has reduced the sales in the aftermarket of that set. But that was the first one to retire, and that was a triple pack. And now this year we have Harry, Hermione, Ron, and Hagrid, and also we're going to see another one showing up here on this list as well. So 4-pack of Harry Potter. So if you are a Harry Potter fan and you love BrickHeadz sets, you are buying these multi-packs because there's no other way to finish your collection. Now this, of course, is some of the most important characters in the entire series of Harry Potter. We have Harry in this one with Ron and Hermione, and then Hagrid, of course. So this is not one that people can ignore. If you are a BrickHeadz and Harry Potter collector, you cannot ignore this. So if people missed out on this before it retires in December, then the demand on this is going to continue in the aftermarket. There is no other way for fans to get these characters, and the popularity of the characters, of course, is just incredible. So there is definitely going to be sustained demand on this set. It is set number 40495, a piece count of 466, which is over 100 parts per figure here. Price per piece of 5 cents. That's quite low, as we've just seen with the others. This is actually the lowest that we've seen so far. MSRP of 25 for 4 characters is not bad at all, right? That actually feels pretty good. And again, Mandalorian and Child was a $20 set, so 25 on this one. Release date of June 2021. So when it retires, it will be 2.5 years on the shelves for Harry, Hermione, Ron, and Hagrid BrickHeadz set. And coming back to Star Wars, now we have Ahsoka here. So the first season of the TV show, of course, has just wrapped. I'm a huge fan, but Ahsoka is a hot thing right now, right? People are out there trying to find their merch and different toys and different things related to Ahsoka. BrickHeadz set is retiring this year. Now, this was rumored to retire last year. It was pushed out, but now it is disappearing off the shelves this year. Again, I see demand continuing on this, especially when they release season 2. I hear that season 2 has been greenlit. It is going to be happening. And since this set is retiring in December this year, that means that this set will definitely be in retirement by the time season 2 gets released. Then what's going to happen is you're going to have a surge of demand for Ahsoka again, because the new season will make it relevant again. And as a result, the fans will need to go and seek out a set that is already retired. And that is going to lead to a surge in demand. So Ahsoka BrickHeadz set 40539, 164 pieces. Now that's quite a lot of pieces for a single character. So you do have a price per piece of 6 cents, not bad. It is a $10 purchase price. And this was released in January 2022. So that's going to lead to a 2-year shelf life by the time this one retires. Still a little bit above the average of the overall theme, but it is shorter than some of the sets that we've looked at here on this list so far. So that is Ahsoka Star Wars. I'm a fan of that one. I think that that one is definitely going to go up in value over time. Now, next up we have the Lion Dance Guy. This is from the Monkey Kid theme, and this one has a couple of different accessories and different things. A lot of detail going on here with the Monkey Kid character. Set number 40540, 239 parts, right? So that's significantly more than any of the other single characters that we've seen so far on this list. That leads to a price per piece of 4 cents. So you are getting a lot of value for $10 here. $10 MSRP for 239 parts. Released in January 2022, retiring in December 2023 for a shelf life of just around 2 years. Next up we have Woody and Bo Peep. So a Toy Story Disney BrickHeadz set. So it is technically in the Disney brand. Of course, it is Toy Story. Set number 40553. We have had Toy Story BrickHeadz sets in the past, including Buzz Lightyear. 290 296 pieces here, 7 cents price per piece, and a $20 purchase price. Released in February 2022, retiring December 2023 for a shelf life of just under 2 years by the time it disappears. Next up, more Disney here with Chip and Dale. This is set number 40550 with 226 pieces, 9 cents price per piece, a little more than some of these previous sets we've just looked at, but a $20 purchase price. So the culprit here is a lower piece count, and interestingly, this is a similar piece count to the Monkey King BrickHeadz that we looked at, even though that was just one character for $10, right? This is 2 characters for $20 and a similar piece count. So less value in this one than what we saw with some of the others. March 2022 release date, retiring in December of 2023. And here is the other Harry Potter BrickHeadz set retiring in 2023. This is the Professors of Hogwarts. Now, as you can see, again, this is 4 characters, just like the other 4 character BrickHeadz Harry Potter set that we saw with Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Hagrid. And so with just 2 sets, you can get 8 different BrickHeadz characters here to quickly build a Harry Potter BrickHeadz collection. Just 2 purchases. So if you just buy this one and then the Harry, Ron, Hermione, Hagrid set, you have 8 different BrickHeadz characters to build and put on your shelf. So very quick way to build a collection. Now this, of course, is based on the professors in the books and the shows, and most of these characters show up multiple times throughout all of the books and all of the movies. These are not characters that just show up one time. These are characters that are intertwined throughout the entire Harry Potter story. So again, very, very high demand on having these characters if you are building a collection of Harry Potter BrickHeadz sets. Professor Snape, McGonagall, Moody, and Trelawney is what we have here inside of this one. It is 40560, 601 pieces with a 7 cents price per piece. Now the MSRP on this one is significantly higher than the other one. This is a $40 MSRP as opposed to the $25 MSRP that we saw for the Harry, Ron, Hermione, Hagrid set. That is a significant increase in price, and this of course is because it was released later. This was released in June 2022, and it conformed to the new higher prices that the Lego Group were now releasing sets under. So it was simply released with a higher price. Now it still did have a lot of pieces in this one. 601 pieces for 4 characters is not bad, right? It's actually pretty good, and as a result, the price per piece is not insane here. 7 cents price per piece is still reasonable because those extra pieces help them to charge a higher MSRP price. June 2022 release means this is just a year and a half on the shelves by the time this one disappears. So again, Professor of Hogwarts will likely sustain demand in the aftermarket. Now next up, we have 2 football or soccer based BrickHeadz sets. This is the Manchester United and FC Barcelona Go Brick Me with set number 40541 and 40542. 530 pieces with a 4 cents price per piece. Very reasonable because of a high piece count, of course, but you know, you are getting pieces to build the goal and everything. It's not just the characters in here. $20 purchase price and release date of August 2022, retirement of December 2023. So next up, we have Disney 100th Celebration, another 4-pack of Disney characters. Now this, of course, is the celebration of 100 years of Disney, and there've been a lot of different things going on for that celebration, of course, and one of those things is a celebratory BrickHeadz Disney set with 4 different characters in here, including Snow White and Tinkerbell. We have set number 40622 with 501 pieces, 8 cents price per piece on this one, and a $40 purchase price, again conforming to that higher price for those 4-packs. This really makes us realize that the Harry, Ron, Hermione, Hagrid 4-pack of BrickHeadz Harry Potter is actually incredibly good value right now, because fans will compare that to other 4-packs that are currently selling for $40. This was a February 2023 release date, so this is less than a year on the shelves. That is going to prop up the exclusivity nature of this and the scarcity nature of this 100th celebration set, retiring in December 2023. And moving on now, we have one of the most beloved sets on this list, of course. It is, of course, the Star Wars BrickHeadz Battle of Endor Heroes, based on the Battle of Endor in Return of the Jedi, and we have 5 characters in this one, including Luke and Leia, and then Lando, R2-D2, and of course an Ewok as well. So 5 characters here in this set. Now this is set number 40623 with 549 pieces, a 7 cents price per piece with a $40 purchase price. Now I would have expected slightly more piece count in this one, given that there are 5 characters, of course, and we've seen some 4-packs that have actually had more pieces than this, but still not a terrible price per piece, and the value is not bad on this, and the detail is there. I love the look of these characters, and there's not much that I would really want to change about it. It's a release date of May 2023. Now that means that this set is only going to be on the shelves for just over half a year by the time it retires. Very, very short period of time for such an incredible set that has a lot of demand. So it will be interesting to see what happens with the Battle of Endor Heroes in retirement. Next up, we have a Minecraft BrickHeadz set. This is Alex, Llama, and Zombie. Now Minecraft is interesting. The performance can vary, of course, on some of these sets, but the last Minecraft BrickHeadz set to retire, which I believe was Steve and a Creeper, it was a double pack of BrickHeadz sets with Steve and a Creeper. I think it's selling right now on Amazon for something like like $200 in the US, and it actually has had recent sales because I had a quick look at that. It's selling very slowly, so it's not actually selling a lot at $200, but this was a BrickHeadz set. Now, it retired a good few years ago, but the fact that that happened to that price is really interesting to me. Now, this is the next wave of Lego Minecraft BrickHeadz sets to retire. We have had some other buildable figures in the last couple of years called Big Figs, so we had Lego Minecraft Big Figs, but these are actual BrickHeadz Minecraft sets to retire this year. And here again, we have Alex, Llama, and Zombie. Now, Minecraft is not a brand that has tons of different characters. There are really only a handful of central characters in Minecraft, so it's not likely that we're going to see this collection to continue for years and years, and as a result, these sets do have a chance to become sought after over time, and I also think that some of them are flying under the radar of Lego investors. So Alex, Llama, and Zombie, set numbers 40624, 625, and 626, 86, 81, and 100 pieces, so somewhere between, 80 and 100 parts, of course, per character. Piece count of 86, 81, and 100, so a little bit low here on some of these, a little under the 100 piece count per character. That's leading to a higher price per piece, 12 cents on 2 of them and 10 cents on 1 of them. Now again, that's quite high compared to some of the others where we saw a 4 or 5 or 6 cents price per piece, right? Because of those low piece counts. But again, fans are still going to pay. It's a $10 MSRP. They're going to pay to build up the collection and put it on the shelf. April 2023 release date and retiring in December 2023, which is a short shelf life of just around 8 months on this one. So what do you think about the retiring BrickHeadz sets? Which one on this list is your favorite set to buy this year? Let me know in the comments down below, and while you're down there, make sure to grab the link to our free Facebook group. We have a completely free Facebook group about Lego investing and values of Lego sets going up over time, so you don't want to miss out on the conversation there. Grab the link in the description down below. And once again, I'm Shane from brickbox.net. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.